Rothenburg ob der Tauber, Germany. As you can see, we're walking into the town and we have to go through these gates. It's about 4:45 and already people are walking towards the outside where all the hotels are. My current plan is to go into the city, walk along the city walls. As soon as you enter, you see on the side there are actually public toilets available. It is very busy and usually costs €1 to use the toilets. I've now walked into the town, but instead of going straight, I'm going to go up the city walls. As you go up, there'll be a sign that says whether the tower is open or not, and you can climb up this tower. The steps are very uneven. I recommend walking the city walls while it's bright. So it turns out the wall is a one-way system, however it doesn't actually have any arrows. I walked for ages and ages until there was a tower I can walk up, but there's actually no tower. The only tower you can walk up is actually the very first one that we saw, and we went the wrong way, so we didn't actually go up the tower. And I even went there the next day, and it was closed. I think from the top you don't really get a better view anyway. Walking along the wall means you're on the outskirts, and you sort of see inside people's homes. It's not as nice of a walk, and when people walk past, they kind of get in your way. We were also not the only people walking this direction, there were several people just walking in any direction. On the walls, there are different names and different countries. I'm not sure what they are. I think these are people who donated towards maintaining the wall. It is currently winter time, so sunset is quite early, so you can see the sun is slowly setting. If you walk on the bottom of the walls, you'll be able to actually read all the information in German and English about the towers and the wall. So actually, it was more interesting to be down. I've seen enough of the wall, so I'm now going into the town. It's not even nighttime yet, but just look at the streets. There are so many people here. I went into a lot of these shops and I really enjoyed seeing what was inside. This is a chocolate shop known for its bits of chocolate. It's very expensive. We decided to go inside to try its hot chocolate and this chocolate log. I actually really enjoyed it, the way they baked it and make all those little rings in it. By the time I ate that and I came outside, it's already dark. But it is so beautiful. This is the most famous spot, next to this Christmas tree with that tower and that building. So I'm just going to walk up the street and show you what I see in the windows. Got some extra food like snowballs, and eventually I reach the town hall. We have now reached the town hall. It is extremely busy, but right next to the town hall, there are some performances. Plenty of unique items in the stalls. Kehrter Volvat. This is the stand, but the two main shops are around the corner. It also has a museum, but you do have to queue up for it. I was able to go inside one of the buildings, and then when you come out, because there's so many people, the only food you can get is basically a hot dog. So this was our dinner, and then you can walk around and get other snacks. This was pretty cool. It was chestnuts being roasted in the engine. Just everything in this town was very popular. By this time, it's already quite late, so the last little bit was this cathedral, and then walking back to the hotel through the gates. Now it's the next morning, it's about 11 AM, I'm going straight into the town. And it looks completely different because it's dead now. Also, when I say morning, it's about 11:30 AM. haven't seen yet. Because yesterday I got bored of the city walls. This is on the other side near the castle. There's not actually a proper castle, but this is the castle park. As I was walking, I was able to see lots of Asian tourists here, so they must have been on a tour guide. This park is known for its countryside views. Once that was done, I was able to head inside, look at a few more shops and other areas. Unfortunately, breakfast is hard to get. I went to one of the cafes, it cost €30, and she basically microwaved a couple of soups and gave me one piece of cheese and salami on a toast. However, near the hotels, if you go around the other way, there are supermarkets, so I recommend doing that instead. As you walk towards the gates, there are car parks. You do have to pay for these though. And if you walk outside the actual gates, there are even more car parks. Also have to be paid for. Thanks for watching, please like, comment and subscribe. Bye!